But the ultimate that we're trying to get to is ROI. And I think ROI and attribution gets put together a lot. And from a marketer perspective, I think they're two very different things. ROI to us was about, I'm spending $1.5 billion in a given year. What is that delivering in terms of my business goals of getting subscribers? What is it doing for my brand health? What it is doing for our web traffic and demand generation? So it is really about short and long-term growth of our brand, and that's really where we're trying to get to, and we're investing quite a bit of money in building those capabilities, building the data capabilities, so that we're able to, at least across our platform, demonstrate to a marketer that, yes, we're going to count impressions properly, and we're going to assign credit through full funnel attribution, but we're going to show you that your dollars invested on our platforms work both in the short term and the long term.
So we're going to mix it up a little bit. So, recognizing that, lunch is just right around the corner, and, we want to keep the energy level up. We're going to play a game. So, could I have the game slide, please? Pretty please. Okay. So the game that we're going to play is, I'm going to throw out some questions, and the panelists are going to say, that's a good data idea, or that's a bad data idea, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about it. There we go. Is that there we go. So good or bad. So this should be fun, right? So this should be a lot of fun. It's not meant to put anyone on the spot. So we'll start off with some softballs, and then we'll kind of get to some more interesting questions. So let's start with looking at AI specifically. So there's been reports of some interesting companies, tech companies in particular, that are using AI in their screening process. So they'll actually use AI for either looking at a resume and, okay, what can I learn from this, compare it with other data, or they'll actually just use AI looking at facial recognition during an interview process and kind of use that to kind of weigh in, whether or not they choose the candidate. So if you think that's a good data idea, hold up your card, or a bad data idea. Go ahead and vote. That's awesome. Okay, so we have good, bad, and both. Okay, so let's start with you, Kelly.
So this goes back to my earlier point. As humans, we all have an unconscious bias. When you think about hiring, when you're programming algorithms and machines, is that same unconscious bias getting programmed into those algorithms?